to play for the hometown team. And I remember it was funny because in 1998 when I was getting ready to get drafted, I knew Pittsburgh wasn't looking for a quarterback during that time, but as you're going through the combine, every team pretty much has a suite that they're conducting interviews in. So I'm just kind of walking past and I look and I'm like, wow, that's the Steelers suite. I kind of peeked my head in and there was Mr. Rooney sitting there and Coach Cowher. So I walk in, I'm like, Coach, how you doing? I'm Charlie Bass. Man, we know who you are. I'm like, hey, that's what, I didn't know that, but now that you do know, I just wanted to make sure of that as well. I said, but at some point, Coach, I said, I really will want to play for you one day. And if that opportunity ever presents itself, I will do so. And I remember when I knew I was getting released from Detroit, I remember coming in, Kevin Colbert called me and he said, Charlie, hey, Coach wants to sit down with you. And I said, that's fine. So I come down, we're literally on the south side. I stayed at the Hilton over here. Or down here, I'm like, okay, we're going to the south side? They're like, no, actually we're going up north because Coach Cowher's daughter is playing in the basketball summer league game. And we were sitting on top of a gym at Mars High School. And we're sitting up there and Coach is saying, hey, Charlie, man, good to see you. And I'm like, good. He's like, why do you want to play for me? And I'm like, you remember that conversation I had back in 1998? Here's my opportunity. And at that point, we laughed about it. And he said, hey, welcome aboard. And he said, what do you think the worst thing is going to happen as far as you being here? I said, Coach, honestly, I'm around my family. I don't really think there's any bad scenarios that are going to happen. I said, but the only negative side is going to be ticket requests. Everybody's going to want tickets. I'm 10 minutes away from home, Coach. I said, how can you help me accommodate that? He said, well, your problems are just as big as mine. He said, I can't get tickets. You're only allowed 6. You figure it out. And that's kind of where we are. But I said, if that's the only negative side as far as being home, I'll take that all day. My favorite thing in school? I like reading books. You like reading books? No. You don't like Dr. Seuss? I love Dr. Seuss. Okay.